Welcome, hi, Smashy.
And Joy here.
Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about the barrier. First of all, if you go to party section, right here, you can find the barrier for $9. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using. And I'll show you everything I know about the barrier, okay? So first of all, if you are running out of space and you're building a wall, everybody builds a wall with barriers, right? At least they try to. I see it a lot. You'll have this wall here and a door. Okay, so how many times have you guys seen a door that was like this? It's because maybe they ran out of space or I don't know, but if you use a barrier, you could actually get these really close, okay? So say this wall was over here, and you can only bring this barrier over this far, okay? It only goes this far. You can't really get to where the door would have a space. So what you do is you take the other barrier, you turn it, and then you can have a lot more space. Okay. So what that means is the two barriers you can stick side by side, and when you turn them both, they overlap. Also, whenever you're building on a barrier and you place items on it, say I want to stick this door on here. As soon as you release, it goes straight up and down. If you want to stop that, you can put it at a 45, okay? And it will stop it. So you can only build on a barrier at a 90 or a 45-degree angle. So this is the 45 that you could build on. Or you could do it this way, the same thing. It's just a 45 going in the other direction. So you'll have two 45s, like a house roof, a V kind of, okay? And you put both of those together, it makes a 90. Okay, so this is, everything equals out to a 90, so this would be straight vertical, this one's horizontal, and you can make those into a 90. That's the best way I could describe it. So it makes this shape. Then you can build on those. Okay. You could actually click it to here and here, and those don't work. You need to go to the third one. So every 3 spaces you could build on. Also, if you're wanting to build like your own house or roof, and you can build like this, barriers, they go into objects, okay? So if you're building with a floor, you're trying to put a floor down on something, and it won't go over far enough to where you want it. It keeps going on top of the stairs here. Can't really do it. Okay? So you want to use a barrier. Put the barrier here. You can grab your other one. You can go right up to it, and actually the barriers go through objects. So now you can have it all the way up to there. The entrance of the mermaid house. If you're doing a floor on that, you'll notice that the pillars are odd shaped and it doesn't go through. So you would use that. And I will show you what I meant. Mermaid house. So if we walk in here, see these pillars here? And you'll notice that this right here is different color because it's a barrier, it goes through that whole thing. So actually my ground could be all one color. I only did this because the floor and the stairs shared the same color, and I didn't like the stairs being, you know, carpet looking or whatever, green grass, so I wanted them to be white. So I did this. And if you notice, you'll see this line right here. This is because barriers and floors are not the same thickness. Everybody thinks they are, but they're a little off. You can see a line. So if you're building a room, make sure that you build it all with one thing. So right here, this is all floors. Right here, this wall is all floors. So you don't see any. And this one here is all barriers. It's because you don't want to see any lines. That's about all I know about the barriers. If you guys could think of anything else, any other questions about them, let me know. The most important thing is to note that they go through objects, and so they're great for building and making your walls. So if a floor doesn't work, the barrier will. The barrier is more versatile, but just smaller and takes it takes more time to do it. Okay, so like stacking a barrier. If I want to make this wall all the way up with a barrier, it's going to take a lot longer than a floor. In my other videos, I showed you the floor, the barrier. I guess I can show you this one too, but you have to go up. You have to build a wall. Okay. So this is what I call making a ladder, okay? So you're just making a ladder, you're coming up. But you can make this floor even with that barrier. Okay, so go down one more. And then you have to build on top of this one. So it's kind of hard, but you have to interlock them, okay? So if you did it this way, you can't put a barrier there. It won't let you. 99% of the time it won't let you do this. It's letting me do it right now, but most of the time it won't let you do this, I promise. So what you have to do is you have to bring this barrier all the way up to the top of your ladder, and then push this barrier through the bottom one, okay? That way you get no lines. That way this wall is all barriers. Now if I use the floor in here, you'd be able to see a line. I'll show you what I meant. Floor. I did a floor. So this should be exactly even with that one. So if I delete this floor, you shouldn't be able to see a line at all. But see how you do see a line right here? You'll notice that line all the time. It shows up for the whole floor. I don't know if it's on both sides. Just the one side. But if it's a wall, you're just going to have two sides, right? You gotta see both sides of it. So one side, you're going to have a line just like this. It might not be that bad, but you could probably hide it, I don't know. That's just my thinking. If you're building with the wall, use all one thing. That's it. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell so you can keep up to date with our latest videos. Would appreciate a big like. Give us a comment. Tell us what you want. Until next time, Smashy
Enjoy
out.
out.